Hello everyone, it's Luphisra here. Back to more of the Blackwell Convergence. Hello Ghosty Aussie, welcome to the stream. You're first. Oh boy, this game, man. I'm not really looking forward to it. It's like a weird thing about this game. It's like I half want to finish it quickly to see if the story gets better. As y'all know at this point, I don't like this game, right? On the other hand, I'm like, because of how bad it is, I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah. Actually, I wanted to play yesterday, but I remember like today I have like a early appointment for my dentist and I gotta wake up early, so I didn't stream yesterday. Decided to just rest instead, but I'm streaming today. Hallelujah. In order to make things a bit better, I got boba, I got sour gummies, I got some cuttlefish, so I am kind of ready. If you're not every day, you're first, yeah. But yeah, first today. Congratulations. Okay. What I'm supposed to do now. Joey told me last night that Joseph Mitchell writing killed people. According to Claude, he had something to do with making Joe Gord famous. Okay, here's the thing. Y'all know, not a huge fan of this game so far with the way they decided to do things. From what I remember in the second game, there were 3 victims that Joseph mentioned. He was like, he killed 3 people. One of which happened before the game, 2 of which happened during the game that we saw. Was Joe Gord supposed to be the first victim that the second game just happened to not mention? Because they wanted to make a third game. Gonna have to lurk though. It's okay. No? Have a good lurk. I hope the day goes well for you. But I'm just curious. Like, from what I remember in the second game, there are 3 victims. They mentioned 2 of them that we tried to save but couldn't. The last victim was us. We did that on purpose. The first victim was not mentioned by name of any kind in the game while we were playing the second game. And I'm now wondering if they did that on purpose. Is that a purposeful decision? Because there are 2 ways of putting this. One, they haven't come with the story for third game yet, but they somehow wanted to use that first victim related to this one. Or it's just not important, so they didn't mention in the game because it's not part of the story. But then they decided to make the third game. And have the victim related to the second game in that case. There are problems with either path though. I mean, if you already have an idea that you're gonna make the third game connected to the second game, then why did you not connect the story better? Like at this point, the story is very disjointed. And like I said in like previous streams, and if you're watching on YouTube, my previous VODs, the first game is still the best in terms of storyline. You know, like surprisingly, it's the one that is the best. The end might be a bit out there with the whole demon thing, but it worked somehow. You know, it worked. it's still not my favorite game, but so far out of the entire series, that's the best one. The second game though is okay, but I get what they're trying to do with the Countess, and since she appeared in this game, I'll say this, like, the second game did it a bit better with how the story flowed. Now, it's not the best, still not my favorite, but at the very least, you see the Countess appear. Like, you may not, like, know that she's important in the beginning, but you see her appear, like, now and again. And obviously, as a player, when you see her appear at both locations where there are ghosts haunting the area, I mean, it's, if you have played like enough point and click mystery games, I mean, it's not hard to put one and one together, right? Or one and two together in this case, you know, and just think she might be related to what's happened because she's also acting a bit crazy. And then you find out that she is part of the story, you know, like she killed them. And then she's a medium and, you know, all that stuff. I mean, I don't like the end because I feel like it's like a bit rushed, a bit erupt. You know, I feel like it could have been done better. I mean, especially they could have had an after credit scene or something, because there are a lot of questions that are left unanswered. And you don't, okay, at this point, I don't know because I haven't played 4 and 5 yet because there are 5 games in this series. But at this point in game 3, I don't think it's answered. Like, what happened after? You know, like Joey lured her to the balcony. Lauren pushed her off the balcony. Then her body is what? Just lying dead there in the alleyway? What happened to that? Is there an investigation? Is that like people just assume it was suicide? Did Lauren have to do time for this or what? Is that the mistake she made? Got caught for the day? Went crazy because she couldn't go about doing any kind of other haunting stuff anymore? No, so her bully drove her crazy and she just ended up locked in the hospital or what? I'm curious. But still, despite the ending, and I'm not a huge fan of that ending, overall the story still flowed. I mean, sure, I don't like the game that much. They could have done better, but it's okay. I could still play it. But this one, this third game is like all over the place. Like the plot is just crazy. Also, why did they remove the option of combining 2 things together? Because in the previous 2 games, especially in the second one, I think, like when you get stuck, you can just click on 2 things and try to make a connection. And if our character makes a connection, and that's great because we can have like one option down, you know, and then we have something new to ask characters in the game. In this one, you can't do that. So you have all these old stuff, like some of which, like the mystery is kind of solved. I mean, of course, not really, because the entire mystery seems to be connected. But there's some things I feel like could be combined, you know, and you know, make it easier. Or give us something new to do.
Joey?
What could it possibly be?
I need a hint.
So what should we do now?
You've got the Meltzer's address off your computer box thing, right? Let's get going if we're going.
Oh, right.
All for now.
Thank you for reminding me.
You ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Meltzer Foundation.
Yes.
Hi, is this the Meltzer Foundation?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
Paul, this one's for you.
Oh, sure thing. Come on over and step into my office. So, I'm Paul Meltzer, and my silent partner over there is my brother, Charlie.
Rosangela Blackwell.
A pleasure. So, what can we do for you?
I was hoping to talk to you about what you do here.
Really? Well, well, well. We're moving up in the world, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
So, Rosangela, you with a newspaper?
I'm sort of freelance.
Struggling, eh? Well, that's what the Meltzer Foundation is all about. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Well, ask away.
I was wondering what you do here.
You know, I wonder that myself. Hey, Charlie, what do we do here?
We give away money, Paul.
That's right. We're into private investments. We grant risk-free.
They must be super rich.
businesses.
That or they make deal with a demon or something.
You really just give away money?
No, not exactly.
It's about giving money away wisely.
You heard the man. If you want the lowdown on what we do, just ask.
Josie Park told me that you invested in her gallery.
You know Josie. How's she doing?
She's fine, I guess.
We're both rooting for her, right, Charlie?
Sure.
I mean, obviously they want the money back.
Josie Park told me that you
You know Josie.
She's fine.
We're both rooting for her.
Sure.
Are you familiar with Monique Stallman or CubeStar Films?
Why do you ask?
No reason. Have you ever been to a bar called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Tell me more about the foundation.
Let's say you have a brilliant idea for a business, but you've made some mistakes in the past. You've got bad credit or were in debt for a long time. No reputable bank in the country would give you a loan. Or if they did, they'd charge you a fortune in interest. But not us. We believe in a second chance. We'll loan you the money to kickstart your business in return for a share of the profits. If your business takes off, wonderful, we both win. If not, we're the one who pays for it.
Are you just that nice?
Your foundation is pretty generous.
Well, we don't give money to just anybody. Charlie over there is in charge of separating the wheat from the chaff. When someone comes to us with their hand out, Charlie does his research and makes sure that they are worth the risk. You wouldn't believe some of the bums we get in here.
Anything else you can tell me about the foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
Yeah, I feel like when you finish asking a topic, you have nothing else. Why did they not gray out the option? I keep wanting to click on the other options, even though there's nothing else to ask about because it's still black.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend. How about that?
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name
That's
sounds
it?
familiar.
Okay.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Hey, Charlie, a living legend?
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take.
Are you familiar?
Why?
No reason. Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Here, take my card. If you have any questions, just email.
Oh, so you're on B-mail too.
Is it?
B-mail. Nice name.
God, did you see that chick walk? She waddles like a duck.
Huh?
Our reporter friend. She's kinda your type.
What do you mean?
Yeesh, Charlie, come up for air. She walked right past your desk.
I didn't see any duck.
Never mind.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around. I can't touch it.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who's going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap.
Oh, they're
These
wireless.
things are way beyond me.
Just look at it.
Is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
I mean, everything can give you cancer.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Oh, Tomo.
These things are way beyond me.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
He seems pretty hard at work. Modern art job. I don't get it.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who's going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we...
Are they gonna just repeat topics?
Although, I don't trust this wireless crap.
Can't do anything with that.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless...
Of course it's safe.
I just...
It won't.
Then maybe...
Give it a rest.
I can't stand it. I'm getting all sorts of...
Just a...
Tomo.
Don't know what I could.
Doesn't it bother you that any...
Only just don't...
He's reading a book called Best Accountant Practices, 4th edition. Sounds thrilling.
Hey, when are we going to...
What's wrong?
Yeah, it's gonna repeat it. Okay, nothing else.
Paul has a B-mail address just like me. Let's talk, Joey.
This had better be important, sweetheart.
I don't know what to do.
So what should we do now?
There's something fishy about that Meltzer Foundation. I'd love a chance to snoop around there some more.
That's
He wants to snoop more?
You coming?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
He wants to snoop more, but how do I snoop when there's nothing to see? Do I look up Tomo? Wait. Tomo. Tomo is an illusion. Tomo does not exist. You cannot find Tomo. You'll fail before you even try. Tomo. It's weird.
You coming?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
He wants to snoop more.
Hi again.
Uh-huh. Paul, she's back.
Rosangela, come on over and step into my office.
Wow, he never gets tired of that joke, does he?
So, what can I help you with?
Anything else you can tell me about the Foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
Have you ever been... Anything else you...
I've given...
Well, thank...
Sure thing.
Let me see if I can just snoop past the ghost.
Oh yeah, she likes you.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think she keeps coming here?
Give it a rest, Paul.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around. These things...
Hey, Charlie, is this... I just...
It won't.
Then
Give it a...
I've got no idea what this thing is.
Hey, my internet just went down. Stupid wireless.
It should come up again in a minute.
What the heck is that? Probably one of those computer things Red's always playing with. Boy, if I could touch it, that would sure be great.
Finally, the internet's back up. Hey, Charlie, what's that B-mail password again?
Don't you remember anything? It's tennis53. Just write it down.
No way. Someone might find it.
And it's 53. Okay.
What's the problem?
I'm getting all sorts of...
Just a...
Okay, let me go. And 10 is 53. Wait, what's the email again? paulm@bmail.com. Okay.
Paul has a B-mail.
Hi, Paul. This is from Josie. Quick letter to let you know that everything's going great. Our new art is fantastic. I can't wait for the opening tomorrow. You'll come, won't you? After all, you made this possible, Josie Park. Charles. Paul, I'm going out of the office next week to meet the charming widow. You'll do me a favor and check my email while I'm away. If I get anything important, give me a shout. Paul, what do you mean don't remember my password? I pick it specifically so both you and I would remember it. I'm going to drag you screaming into the digital age if it kills me. For all software and networking needs, contact Tomo. Don't be silly, Paul. Of course you can talk to artists. Not hard. Get nervous, just Google artists. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Passwords is something you can call me when we were kids. If you forgot it, I'm sure as heck I'm not going to remind you.
Hey, are you done with that thing? It's getting kinda late. If you want to catch Claude at the gallery, we'd better head over.
Okay, thank you for reminding me.
Let's go.
All right, I'm coming.
Gallery.
Claude,
You came.
you're drunk.
Very much so.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Who?
The Dark Lady?
I don't talk about her.
So you do know her.
Don't try to understand my work. I haven't met a single person who really understands art. Not one.
It's kind of bullshit, right? Oh, you don't understand art, but I won't talk about it to try and see if you understand. It's like, what?
Who says I don't understand art?
You understand my work? All right. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
Listen, Claude.
Tell you what. Let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
Do I have to keep doing this? Do I have to keep looking at the painting?
Claude,
What do you think of...
why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color, overwhelming it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Can I be forward?
Forward?
It's been a great pleasure talking to you.
Really?
Yes, very refreshing. You seem to have a greater understanding of art than most of the rabble here.
I do?
Listen, Rosangela, was it?
Oh, call me Rosa.
Rosa. I'm suffocating in here. I need a breath of fresh air. Come meet me out on the fire escape. We can talk more in private.
Hey, way to go.
Claude, where are you going?
Just some fresh air, Joes. I'll be back. No worries.
Okay, I convinced Claude on my first try. Apparently.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Yes. She's so sad and angry. I wonder why.
How do you know her?
I see her in my dreams. She's looking for me. She hasn't found me yet, but I'm hoping my painting will help.
You want her to find you?
Yes. She's trapped and looking to escape. She needs me to help her. She's chosen me.
Oh, I get it. He's the chosen one. Why don't we ever meet anyone sane?
Oh, so he's supposed to be a medium. And what, the Countess supposed to be the guide, but she's still freaking insane that she goes about killing people and not found her yet?
Claude, the Countess is dangerous.
Dangerous? No. She's lost and angry, but not dangerous.
I've met her. She's killed many times.
You? Why would she seek you? You're not an artist.
No, but I've still seen her. She's powerful. Power you don't want to mess with.
I just want to help her.
Hey, pal, helping ghosts is our turf.
Just be careful, okay?
Careful. Just who are you? How do you know so much about my dreams?
Well, I know things.
No things. Like what?
That you're messing with stuff you don't understand.
And you do?
Well, I'm working on it.
All right. Teach me. I need to know.
Don't look at me, kid.
Look, there's something about me. I shouldn't tell you, but you're in danger.
What is it?
Look out!
No! No! No, you didn't. Claude!
I'm being accused of murder, aren't I?
Side.
Well, what else would they think? He was drunk and erratic and known to be temperamental. Just be thankful they didn't accuse you of killing him.
You know, yeah.
Lucky. She killed him, Joey. Right in front of me.
Us, kid. Us. I was there too.
He was opening up to me. I could have warned him. I could have helped him.
It happened too fast. There wasn't anything either of us could do.
It's not right.
Newsflash, kid. The world's a rotten place.
It doesn't have to be. We have to stop her, Joey. She can't kill anybody else.
Look, darling, your aunt met that witch and barely survived. And no offense, doll, she had a stiffer spine than you.
Maybe. But she didn't finish the job, did she?
Not exactly, no.
Then I have to finish what she started. Good night, Joey.
Yeah, this is stupid. I'm sorry. I still don't like the game.
I'm proud of you, Rosangela. You are proving to be much stronger than your guide suspects.
He thinks I'm stupid.
Be wary of him. Follow your heart.
Who are you?
Shh. Sleep.
You're fucking useless too.
And you must be fresh. You won't remember me, but we will meet soon.
I hate when she does that. You will remember me. Now what's the point? Like, I trust Joey more than I trust you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go.
And You know, Joey doesn't think you're dumb, Rosangela. He worries. Like, he literally saw your aunt go crazy and spent 25 years in a hospital. Like, dude was trapped there. And it's wild that he didn't go crazy. Like, it's a miracle at this point. You know? And the fact that he saw the Countess when she was alive. Now she's dead and even more dangerous. He obviously doesn't want you to go running into danger. And he's right. Honestly, you're not as good as your aunt. I'm sorry. Your aunt's a badass. Not a fan of her, but she is. And I feel like he's very dumb. Well, the whole thing with Claudia, like, he's supposed to be important. And again, he dies. It's like, you know, with Frank and the others, like, you feel like they're important, immediately they go away, and then that's it. And obviously the Victorian ghost comes up. Doesn't say anything important, except, oh my god, so proud of you. What do? You're stronger than you think. And then be wary of him. Why? Until this point, all he does is worry about us. He doesn't want to be put in danger. What's that to be worried? And I'm supposed to just trust you, a random ghost that just appeared in my dreams, which I don't even remember when I wake up. And what? That's it? Don't even say anything more about the Countess? And the fact that the Countess is like, it's a weird thing, you know. I feel like another thing about this story being disjointed is like, in the second game, she's like, oh, my guy is gone. She left, you know, like, and she's like talking about not being chosen or needing, you know, stuff like that. And then now, like, from what Claudia's implied, like, he's supposed to be chosen. He's supposed to be, I think, kinda the Countess is supposed to be his guide, so to speak. And then nothing. Just dies immediately. That's it. And then the weird part, you know, like, I feel like it's worse because he kept saying, appears in my dreams, I want to help her, blah, blah, blah. Then obviously Countess kills him because she's insane. But then it makes me think about the other ghost, the Victorian ghost that keeps appearing in Ross's dream. Like, bitch, it's not looking good for you. How am I supposed to trust you when you have the Countess? That's the other ghost that goes into dreams. Like, you bitch might be crazy.
Let's talk, Joey.
This had better be important, sweetheart.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
Talk to people. Somebody's bound to know something.
Sure, talk to people, because you're so good at that.
That's all for now.
Sure.
I'm ready if you are.
All right, I'm coming.
Wait, I can talk to Nisheen.
Nishanti isn't home.
Oh, she's not home. Okay, sorry. Let's talk.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
Anything else you can tell me about Joe Gould?
I don't know much else, sorry. If you want to know more, check in another time. Lots of artist types come in here. They all know about Joe Gould.
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
Hey, nothing else.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, sorry.
Maybe let's go to the gallery. let's talk and see how Joey's
Hi, Josie.
doing.
Rosangela, gosh, what a horrible night.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Poor Claude, I had no idea what the show was doing to him.
What do you mean?
Well, he killed himself, didn't he? Oh, he grumbled a lot, but I thought deep down he liked the attention. Still, at least his work shall live on.
You're keeping the gallery open?
Of course. Everything here is completely sold out.
Really?
That painting behind you? Yesterday, I couldn't give it away. Today, I'm being offered $5,000 for it.
That's horrible.
That's business, I'm afraid. I feel bad for Claude, but, well, I have debts. I have investors to pay back.
Lucky for you, he died.
That's not fair. I've known Claude for years. I liked him a lot. He never felt his work would be seen by anybody. And now people believe his work has value. That's something, isn't it?
If you think so.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to say, Rasa. It's like, him dying's not good. You were there.
With
Jeez.
the money.
Well, a percentage of it will go to my investors. As for the rest, I don't know. I could sponsor another artist like Claude, or I could give it to charity. I'll need to think about it.
Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
Bye, Josie. Good luck with, well, everything.
Sure, bye.
I don't think Josie would like that.
Let me just look at it, please. Before it's gone.
I'd better not touch it. That's supposed to be the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Definitely looks like the woman from the other night, but she looks sad. That's supposed to be...
Yeah. This is just... yeah, the story still sucks.
He's drinking from a coffee mug. It's got something written on it, but I can't see it from here.
Not even a twitch. An old guy drinking from a coffee mug. The mug has a company logo on it. It says Gold Tech? No idea what that is.
Gold Tech. It's written on a mug held by a man at the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Not much of a lead, I'll take what I can get.
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here. It's a light. Don't know. It's a light. Don't know who.
Okay. That's it. Gold Tech. Let me look at that. Gold Tech. John Goldwater, deceased. The body of a man named John Goldwater was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Father's reported spent a lot of time at the scene. Murderer still at large. Search continues for the murder of John Goldwater. His body was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse early last week. John Goldwater was the chief researcher at Goldtech, a local medical research facility. John leaves behind his father, Marty Goldwater, who often keeps vigil at the scene of the crime. I bet is the Countess again. Okay, so only Goldtech comes up. All right.
You ready to go?
It's about time. Let's scram.
Can I talk to him?
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Marty Goldwater?
Yeah, who are you?
Rosangela Blackwell.
What do you want?
Your son. I heard what happened.
You knew my boy?
No, but I'm looking into it.
You with the police?
No, but I'm sort of freelance.
Well, you can't do any worse than those worthless cops have. So sure, be whatever you want.
Okay.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, I haven't.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
No.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
The dead actor? Who isn't familiar with him these days? I saw the movie. Don't know what all the fuss was about.
Have you ever been to a bar downtown called the Minetta?
The Minetta? Is that place still around?
It is.
I've been there for years.
So you know it.
I used to go there years ago.
Can you tell me anything about the Minetta?
What's to say? It's a bar. I used to live in that area when I was young. I'm surprised it's still around.
Can you tell?
What's this?
Have you ever heard of a man named Joe Gould?
You mean Professor Seagull?
You've heard of him.
Sure I did. Back in the day, you'd always see him wandering the West Village. Must have been, 50 years ago. I was a young man then. He called himself Professor Seagull. If you gave him $1, he'd recite poetry in seagull language.
For real?
Who knows? It was a laugh. New York was full of people like that in those days. Times sure have changed.
Do you have any more Joe Gould stories?
Why are you so interested in him?
I just am. Do you mind talking about him?
Oh, not at all. It's nice to remember those days. I can't think of anything else, though.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever heard of Joseph Mitchell?
Didn't he used to write for the New Yorker?
Yes.
I think I've read some of his work, but it's so long ago I can't remember.
Okay, so he doesn't remember anything about Joseph Mitchell. Here, I thought I could talk to him about it.
Didn't he?
Yes. How exactly was he killed? The newspaper didn't say.
His neck was crushed. They said he was choked, but there were no bruises on his neck. I never heard of anything like it.
Crushed.
Yeah,
Do you have any theories of your own?
of course I do. It was his rival company that did it. Lazarus Technology. They did it, but I can't prove it.
Lazarus Technology. Martin Gold told the rival company might have killed Martin.
Why do you think this other company is involved?
Look, my boy was a genius. He ran a medical technology firm not far from here as one of their chief researchers. He was making a device that can improve the efficiency of pacemakers. A real breakthrough, he said. But this other firm, Lazarus, was working on the same thing. It was a real race to see.
What a name, though, Lazarus.
He hardly slept. He poured his life into his work. Then one night he called me to say he had finished. He wanted to celebrate. That was the last time I talked to him.
He was killed that night?
Yes, and a few days later the device was registered by Lazarus. No justice. No.
Damn, they stole the device?
So you think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
It's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refused to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success, for all the good it does.
Anything else you can tell me about John?
He was my son. He had his head in the clouds, but his feet were firmly planted on the ground. He wanted to change the world, and by God, he would have done it. Well, I'll be joining him soon, I'm sure.
So you think someone from...
It's a... They... At least...
Any...
No.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's go look up Lazarus Technology. Lazarus Technology. Lazarus Technology.
Here we go. Lazarus Technology.
Lazarus Technology. Lazarus was established to review and research various health issues, conditions, and diseases, and use technology to address them. For more information, contact us at I called them. Let me give them a call then.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3.
Okay, let's press 1 first.
Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation.
Meltzer again.
If you would like to request a product catalogue, please speak to a customer representative. You have reached the General Office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly.
Meltzer again. Okay, let's go.
Come on, let's get going.
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
Let's go talk to someone at Meltzer.
Yes?
Hi, me again.
Go right in.
I heard you were at the gallery last night.
Yes,
And you saw what happened?
yes.
Wow. Just wow. What would possess a guy to do a thing like that, huh?
I don't know.
Well, enough doom and gloom. What can I help you with?
It looks like the Park Gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now that's unfair. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money? We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing, but I don't see what it has to do with us.
Cold-hearted, cold-hearted.
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes, that was one of our first success stories.
I heard that your...
Oh,
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
no, sorry.
Have you ever... He was a...
Hey, that's it. Hey, Charlie, did you...
Everyone.
A living...
All right, so nothing else can ask about them.
I learned something interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true. His company was an inch away from beating Lazarus, but then he was killed.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
Even still, I don't see how this is our fault.
2 men dead? That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have sympathy for that artist, but he was obviously unstable. And as for this John Goldwater person, I have never heard of him. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
2 people?
Yes,
That doesn't bother...
neither of those men have anything to do with us. If you're looking for a conspiracy, you're looking in the wrong place.
My theory, since I'm not at the part where their story's out yet, either the Countess now takes them as the guide, because we all know Joseph Mitchell stopped writing because he kind of figured out that someone is killing the people that he write about, so he stopped writing entirely. So I think the Countess is now moved on to them, Meltzer Foundation. So whoever they invest in, I think they should go and kill. That's my theory, though.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing, drop on by anytime.
I'm gonna have them listen in so that he could, we can stoop.
Did you see that look she gave you?
Paul.
I'm just looking out for you, little brother.
Well, don't.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around. He's so engrossed in his book, he didn't even notice. Must be losing my touch.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with BMail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
I do have his password.
Hey, Charlie, did you turn on the AC?
No, not me.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one?
Oh, come on.
It does the job.
At least we have a
I've got no...
Again?
It'll come up again in a...
Let's see if he calls his name.
Finally, the internet... What's that BMail password again?
You're in.
Thanks a mail.
I've got no...
And...
It'll come up again.
What am I supposed to...
Hey, Charlie.
No, not me.
Finally, the... Hey...
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless?
Of course.
I just read online.
It won't.
Then maybe...
Give it a rest.
Does he not say his like childhood name? I want to know what his email is.
Must be... I can't stand...
What's the problem?
I'm getting all sorts of spam.
Just delete.
These things...
Doesn't it bother you?
Only if just don't tell.
These things... Either Paul likes to play, or he wants people to think he does.
Hey, when are we going to get a...
What's wrong? It does the...
At least we have a real internet.
Modern art job. Is that battery parked down there? Man, it's changed a ton since my day.
Hey, Charlie.
Of course. It won't.
Then
Give it a rest.
I've got
Hey, my stupid what?
It should come up.
Fine. Hey, Charlie.
Don't you remember?
No way.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think I can find out anything more.
What's the...
I'm getting awesome.
Just delete.
Hi there.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of a company named Lazarus?
No, sorry.
Let's go back to CubeStar. Since she's a character, I keep forgetting about her.
Oh, hello. Again.
Cute cat.
Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's. Just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
I'd like to know the truth about Frank's death.
What do you mean?
Not everything. He didn't have a heart attack, did he?
Oh, I love seeing sweat on a pretty girl's brow.
Look, I gave my statement. I don't see why I should tell you anything.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry, no.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Sorry, no.
What do you know about the Meltzer Foundation?
Why, are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the
See?
success.
Not that.
Everyone they'd invested, the people die.
They did.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
Sorry, no.
Anything else?
Any deal between Meltzer and CubeStar is private information. If you want to learn more about them, look them up. They're on the internet.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
Sorry, no.
Have you ever heard of a company named Lazarus?
Sorry, no.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Yeah, everyone they invest in, the Countess kills. It's a stupid repeat of Unbound, and I don't like it. I just have to keep going back and talking to them.
Go right in.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Monique told me.
Monique. Oh, yes. She's the executive producer, isn't she?
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique. Oh,
Yes.
she's doing.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. You looked healthy.
CubeStar Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude Erding commits suicide, and now the Part Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe you will, but it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
It really looks bad on you, though.
For a while.
Yeesh.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
Scooter. You haven't called me that since we were...
Scooter!
Really? Maybe I should start calling you that again.
Whatever.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
Hey,
I don't think so.
Sutures.
What do you say? I know it's Scooter. Wait, let's wait for them conversation.
You Think we should call the police on her?
Why do you want to do that, Scooter?
In case she starts nosing around again.
If she noses around again, we'll call the police then, not before.
It looks bad on you, though. All people you invest in die.
Do you have last week's earnings reports?
I gave them to you an hour ago.
You did? Ah, right. Thanks, Scooter.
I've done some research on that rabbi who came in last week.
How's he look, Scooter?
I think we'll have to politely decline.
Ah, too bad.
Anything else important?
Hey, Scooter, how about a game of tennis after work today?
I don't think so, Paul.
Suit yourself.
You think we should call the...
Why do you...
In case she starts...
If she noses around...
Okay. Scooter. Let's try and go back. Email. Charlie M. I'm guessing. What's his email again? I can always check from Paul M. Charles Meltzer. Do you not be able to see the email? But he sells Charles. Let me try it. Charles M. Scooter.
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude Erden. Joey, look at this. It's like a hit list of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was writing about each of the victims.
Ah!
I knew there was something fishy about
Again.
this. Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
What on earth do we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
It looks like his inbox is being updated.
Fuck it. Who the fuck wrote in?
My name. That's my name.
That son of a... Mess with us, Willie.
He just marked me. I'm next.
Look, don't worry. She might not come right away. We have time to plan.
Yeah, no, she came right away.
You killed Claude. And the others.
I did not kill. I healed them.
Cannon, we've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
I have to help her. Just let me help her.
Can't you just stay fucking dead? Okay, hold on. Let me save.
Get away from him.
Kid, she's here to kill you. I can handle her. Just make yourself scarce.
Oh my god. Nishanti!
Nishanti. She's not in. Not that it matters. She wouldn't be able to protect me from a ghost anyway. I have no idea who lives there.
Where is she? She isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
What fuck?
Come on! Stupid elevator. Must be stuck a few floors down.
Oh, back away.
No place to go. I can't run away unless Joey comes with me, and Joey's the only thing holding her back. Come on, Rosa. Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you. I wish you were here, Auntie. I really do.
That's far enough, sister.
Joey, leave it.
Leave it like hell.
Hey, look at this.
Who? That's... I wanted to help her.
And look where it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No. No!
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here. You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean, saved me? What did you do? Joey, did she kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know. Lady, I suggest you start talking.
There is nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
Fucking psycho.
You. It's you. I've been looking for you for so long. Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast me out. You broke our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No. Why would I do that?
Your mind is so broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name, Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always will trust you.
Rosangela Blackwell, Joseph Malone, it is a pleasure to find...
So everything's your fault.
It had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Oh, fuck you.
Right. Who are you?
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide. She corrupted our bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe. Can you help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
Who are you?
As I said, my name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was a spirit guide to the woman you know as the Countess. We were bonded, much like you and your guide are, but much has changed, and time is short. Will you help us?
I know you.
I have been trying to reach you in your dreams. At long last, I am able to manifest myself here, but time is short. Will you help us?
We've got some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Yes, I'll help you. I don't have much choice.
Fuck you.
Killed you? No. She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Hey, what's the big idea? All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother? Great. Trapped on another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville. They better know what they're doing.
Hey, what happened? How did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your Countess and her hosts. Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
This is so stupid. I'm so sorry.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Where are we?
You have been to this plane before. You have brought many lost spirits through here.
Well, yes, but there was never a diner before.
I can understand your confusion, but it is not a real diner. It is metaphorical. As you know, there is a bond between the Countess and her current host, and the bond is represented by this diner. You will find out more inside.
Why is it represented by a diner?
The Countess used to spend lots of time in diners like these. You will find out more inside.
Oh, fucking ass.
How do I break
She
it?
keeps just repeating what she's saying.
Inside. You must find it and remove it.
This bond, how do I break it?
Part of the Countess is...
How did the Countess break the bond between you?
She did not break the bond, but moved it. To be rid of me, she had to form a bond with someone living. Someone who could, in essence, become her guide. How she acquired this knowledge, I do not know. I only know that it was accomplished.
Who did she pass it to?
Joe Gould. It was an easy task, since his mind was already broken. Upon Gould's death, it was passed on to Joseph Mitchell.
And now Charlie Meltzer.
Yes, it must be broken if this is to end.
How did the Countess get so...
insane?
Yes.
Like you, her mind is a door to another plane of existence. By corrupting our bond, she opened that door so wide that it flooded her mind with unfathomable knowledge. She essentially has the universe inside her head, and no human mind can contain that. It broke her. She sees everything but understands nothing. If she didn't banish me to this place between worlds, I might feel more pity.
Did you know her when she was alive?
Of course. We spent almost 30 years together.
What was she like?
Different, happier. She loved helping those in need, but it no longer matters. She is the one who needs help now.
Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
Thanks. Fucking thanks.
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem. I believe we got company.
Ah. Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
Hello. You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am.
A piece of what he is, I guess.
But I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently. But somehow, he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the
I
same.
feel bad for this guy, though. Like, honestly. I do feel bad for him. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of pretty much all the games so far. But this guy, oh my god, he unintentionally got bonded to this crazy guy or girl, and part of his soul is trapped here. It's just so sad.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop Charles. Break this link, destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
Yeah, I mean, the difference between him and Charles is that he doesn't know. From what we have seen in the second game, he felt terrible about what happened. He didn't even know about the Countess, the ghost stuff. Not when he was alive, anyways. But he realized as soon as he wrote something, even if it's not published, someone dies. And he's like, I gotta stop. Because everyone I read about dies. You know, that's not good. And so, in a way, like he said, he would feel bad, obviously, you know, because this innocent people died because of him. But he didn't do it on purpose. He's not like purposely sending people after victims, you know, just to kill them or anything. No. So I understand what he's saying. But Charles is different because he's purposely killing people. Because they has this firm, this Meltzer Foundation. So he's purposely killing these people so that, you know, then they would get famous, they would get money back. And that sucks. And I feel worse for his brother. Because we were grilling him. And for the most part, we were talking to Paul, not Charlie. And so we were like, Paul, you know, we've been like talking to him. But the guy knows nothing. He knows no shit. He's even trying to tell the brother to not call the police. It's okay unless she comes back. You know, like the typical like standard like reaction that people have. But the brother's just fucking nuts.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What can I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes, I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
So he actually was getting somewhere. So he got something right. But he couldn't prove it to the living. Because ghosts, obviously.
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of...
He's kind of like a genius, I guess.
But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man. The oral history of our time. With a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying.
So she went crazy and went missing? Or what?
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No. No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
Ah, fuck Deacon.
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon?
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
I saw his spirit.
What's your
obviously
to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell. My benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existed in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now-defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff. Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what
Hello, Irma. Welcome to the stream. Let's see if I can open this door for you.
Locked.
Is there a key somewhere?
I don't think those open. Looks like the door to the kitchen.
Maybe I can ask the lady outside.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Who are the ghosts inside?
Their names are Joseph Mitchell and Joe Gould. Both of them were unwilling spirit guides for the Countess. The echoes of them remained here after they died.
Can't you come inside with me?
I'm afraid I cannot. My bond with the Countess is gone. I cannot enter.
But I can?
You are alive. You are much stronger than I am.
Can you take me back?
Most certainly, but you must finish what you came here to do first.
Figures. This bomb.
Part of the
Thanks, Matt.
I will be...
How do I open the kitchen? This is so in case anyone doesn't know, I mean, I'll just letting Herma know. And why are you at a diner in space? Well, so just to catch you up, we figured out that you know the Countess came back trying to kill people. Well, this is Joseph. And obviously, as you can tell, Joseph Mitchell is fucking dead. This is not really his ghost. It's a fragment of his ghost, an echo of himself, because he unwillingly formed a bond with the Countess, but he died. So the first person who formed the bond with the Countess is this dude. He is Joe Gould. Okay? And he didn't publish anything. He said to have written stuff, right? But he didn't actually write stuff down. Because in his words, people would die. So in some way he knew that he has this link with the Countess, so he can't literally write anything in case the Countess goes to try and kill people. So, I mean, I'm assuming he just didn't write anything. He said he didn't write anything, but I'm assuming he didn't write anything because he didn't want to kill people. But then the connection passed on. Yeah, no, Joe Gould, the professor. You know the one at the there's the picture of him, the portrait in the Minetta, the bar. This is this guy. And as you all know, Joseph, how the link with the Countess passed on to him is because he published an article on Joe Gould. So they met, talked. He published an article of Joe Gould. The link moved on to Joseph because he died. So he wrote the article. I'm assuming the Countess just goes to kill Joe Gould. Or he just dies naturally, right? Because from how we've talked to him, he doesn't believe that the Countess can kill people. Because he kind of knew her when she's alive. So when she's alive, they were friends. She was already crazy then, okay? But they were friends somehow. So they're both not right in the head, somehow became friends. She disappeared. Didn't kill him, obviously. But he died. I think natural causes or anything. That's not explained yet. Then the connection to the Countess passed on to Joseph. And so, Joseph wrote articles and then realized that the articles that he wrote, despite not being published, is killing people. He stopped. And then obviously died of natural causes, right? Old age and everything. And then the connection passed on to a guy at the Meltzer Foundation, which you didn't meet yet, and you probably can't meet now that I'm here at the diner area, called Charles. There are two people at the Meltzer Foundation. They're run by a pair of brothers, Paul and Charlie. Now, Paul is the one we talk to actually when we're in the game. Whenever we go to Meltzer Foundation, we talk to Paul. But Paul is the brother that doesn't know anything. He doesn't have a connection with the Countess. He doesn't know shit about what's going on. He just thinks that he is running this company that invests in people that he thinks highly of and that he feels like would get a profit. And that's it. He thinks it's an innocent thing. They're being good people, investing in potential, like, people that they think could, is worth it, you know? But his brother, the one that got the connection, you know, this, because Joseph, again, he met with Charles at the newspaper because he used to work at the New Yorker. So they knew each other. Somehow they formed a link. So when he died, the connection, the bond to the Countess passed on to Charles. Charles knows this. So all the people that died so far in this game, Charles has killed them on purpose because every single one of them, you know, like, pretty much he invested in a company that is connected to the person. First victim is John Goldwater, which is a victim that we realized after at the lighthouse. He's the first victim, actually. He works at this tech company, but the Meltzer Foundation invested in a rival company. So what did Charles do? He wrote about John Goldwater in his email. And as he did that, John Goldwater dies. The technology that he created was stolen by the rival company, Lazarus Tech. So they stole his invention. They got popular and benefited from it. So they became the #1 tech company and all that, right? Second victim, as we know, Frank. They invested in his film, Water Under the Bridge. And you know this thing about people becoming famous after they died? Well, yeah. So I think Charles has the idea. He wrote about Frank. He died. We saw it happen, technically. I mean, or we talked about it. We saw his ghost and all that, you know? So yeah, he died. And then, third person that we saw. Who was that third victim again? Hold on. There is Frank, John, and there was a third victim. You think I remember the name. It's not that far away from... Who was the victim after Frank? Oh, Claude. That's right, Claude. You know the artist that Claude. So we were just talking to Claude, and somehow he feels the connection to the Countess. Because you know he painted the picture, the Dark Lady. He kept dreaming about her. Feels like he's the chosen one. I feel like he could have been the next sort of medium. He's supposed to be bonded with the Countess, I'm assuming, because the Countess is now a ghost, right? So I'm assuming she's supposed to become some sort of guide, but she's psycho. So she ends up killing him the moment she shows up and sees him. So he dies. It is obviously ruled as a suicide because he's drunk and, he's not stable to begin with. So the police thought of it as suicide. Which I guess in a way it's thankful because Rosa was with him when he died. So good thing they didn't think that she pushed him off and killed him. It's just a suicide. It was ruled a suicide. But we saw what happened. The Countess killed him. And that was the third victim. And the fourth victim was us. Charles, on purpose, wrote about us to send Countess after us because we're investigating the crime. And we made the connection that everyone who has been killed so far, who have died, are all connected to the Meltzer Foundation. We didn't get killed, of course. You can see we are not a ghost. We're alive. Joey managed to stall the Countess long enough, but the Countess sent us to the spirit world. You know the place where we go to when we want to send spirits off? Yeah. We're not dead yet, but we're in our head. Somehow we're here. I don't know how that works, okay? And the entire reason as to why that happened, this goes. Madeline. I hate that she has that name. No, because Madeline makes me associate with the character Madeline. You know the English schoolgirl cartoon character? Madeline? And then she has a name Madeline. It's stupid. But okay, so she was initially bonded to the Countess. They were partners for 30 years, a spirit guide. And the game's stupid explanation, I call it stupid because they don't go into detail about it. I'll show it to you when I'm done with the game. Or you can look it up. It's the girl in the yellow uniform. Maybe in the future I can play some of the games. She does have point and click games to her name. It's Abandonware, but I can find it. But anyways, this lady was the spirit guide of the Countess when she was alive for 30 years. They were bonded. And the game's stupid explanation, because they didn't go into detail, is that she corrupted the bond. She moved the bond to a living person. How? We have no idea, but she did. And so I'm not her spirit guide anymore. She went fucking nuts because apparently, you know, like when she did that, you know, her mind expanded. She got all this knowledge, but she couldn't handle it. She went fucking nuts. And so for so many years, despite the fact that she is still around as a spirit, she couldn't appeared in Lauren's dream, could have made a connection with so many other mediums that we know exist in this world. But nope, she didn't do anything. Didn't do shit. Right? She just let the Countess kill all those people until finally she appeared in Rosa's dream. And for the longest time, didn't do shit. Didn't say anything. Until we, like, kind of, like, was going to get killed. You know, and then in order to stop the Countess from immediately killing us, we showed her a picture of our aunt, Lauren. And then once she, Countess sent us into the spirit world, with me still being alive, of course, she showed up. And she's like, oh my god, I can finally appear. You really could have just let Rosa remember you from her dreams when she wakes up. You know, she could have done something. But no. Which again, like, I feel like this game is made by a different bunch of people. You know, like, it's kind of like I think Her Interactive, when they used to make 2 games in a row in a year. So they released 2 games in a year. And it kind of showed because some games are not as good. And they have 2 different teams working on the games. And then with the newer series, most of them are like outsourced to like a different team, like a different like gaming studio to make it. But in this case, it feels like, you know, like the people were in the studio of Widget Eye, they didn't communicate with each other. So it feels like they came up with a general synopsis of the game, like a general plot line, and then they didn't go into detail about it, and then they have different teams working on parts of the game, and they didn't communicate with one another, so the entire plot feels very disjointed. Like, there's so many details that you could have included, you know, like bits and pieces here and there. Like, for example, Professor Siegel. Apparently he's so famous, so many people knows about him, yet you can't find out anything about him. Because apparently almost everyone we talk to have no idea who Joe Ghoul is. Like, if he's so popular, you'd think that there's someone who knows more. There's some article somewhere, you know, like something like we can look up. Especially, this is Rosa that we're playing as. There's internet. You can find everything on the internet. And if the Joel Ghoul Fund is so popular that like everyone there knew, something's about to show up on the internet, despite the fact that he's dead. Someone, even back in the day and this time, someone is gonna like make a documentary, YouTube, whatever. You know, something. Well, you already have the internet. You can do that. You know, it exists. Yet somehow, We can't find anything about Jogul. There's no clues or hints or anything. Nothing. And then all the other victims somehow, it's like Frank. We went to his house even. There are no hints. Nothing, like no tidbits or anything that, you know, like could have told us more. Nothing. It just feels really terrible. Hello, the Hermit Gamer. Again, you're coming in at a time where I'm ranting about the game, but I can't help it. Like at this point, anyone who's subscribed to me and is following me, whether on Twitter, on Twitch or YouTube, you're probably used to me ranting about stuff by now. I feel like somehow you guys enjoy me being salty. Okay, that's the whole reason why you guys are here. But seriously, this game sucks. And I thought I'll keep playing. Maybe the game can come up with a great explanation as to why this happened. Why they brought the Countess back. It's gonna be good. Now, I was giving it a chance, right? I was like, you know, because there's some games that do that. As you have seen, you know, when I played like other games, there are some games where I didn't like it initially, right? But they had a good ending. They had a kind of good explanation for the stuff. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay. Not my favorite game, but it's okay. But not this game. I feel like this game is just as shitty, you know? And with how horrible this game is, this is making like game 1 and 2 of the Blackwell series look incredible. I'm not even joking. The entire series, like the game 1 is legendary. I don't even really like it. If y'all see my playthrough of Blackwell Legacy, you know I am not a huge fan of that game. But man, you are legendary. You're God in this series at this point. Like, seriously. Second game is like meh, but it's okay. I can still play it. Changed my mind for the first one. After playing game 2 and 3, yes. Yes. If it's on its own though, if that was the only game I played, my reaction would be exactly how I reacted in my playthrough. I'm not a huge fan. I don't hate it. Like, not really. There's only like one game before this game that I hated. Like, and it's forever behind bars. Y'all know it. Master Objective Archives. But even that's like a personal taste thing. You know, it's like I didn't research well enough into the game. So I bought the game at full price, almost like, okay, not really full price, it was on sale, but I went into the game thinking that, you know what, it's one thing. I'm expecting one thing, but it's not. And I even admitted in my tier ranking video, like when I did the tier ranking list, that it's my personal thing, that I don't like that game, that it's far behind bars for me, because I don't like that style of game. And it's my fault, and I take responsibility for not researching enough about the game before I bought it. But this game is shit. And it's not because of, like, unlike Master Detective Archives, where it's like, oh, it's a personal taste thing. If you're into that, you like to play it. No, this game is just horrible in terms of storyline. It sucked. And the mechanics. You look at this. Like in the previous 2 games, you can merge stuff together. Like you can make connections. You can get a new option. So it's, in a way, that mechanic is kind of similar to, you know, like Hercule Poirot, where he has a gray cell. So you go into the gray cell, you know, his mind map thing, and you make a connection, and you say, ah, yes, I'm right. And then you get something, a new objective for something. That happens in the previous 2 games where you can merge. So it's kind of like Rosa or Lauren making a connection in their head. It's not the best mechanic, obviously, because there's sometimes I feel like I made the connection before Rosa did or Lauren did, and the game's just not letting me make the connection and ask the question. But in this one, they just take away that like mechanic completely. So even though I have theories or I want to ask people about some new stuff, because we found out some information, right? You can't do anything about it because you can't merge anything. So it's just one whole list of shit. And it's worse because, like, once you talk to people, they don't gray out the conversation for you. So you are staring at this entire list of things. And if you're like me, you don't play the game in one sitting, right? You play it like every couple days and so. you can forget like what you have done. And so, and you looking at the list doesn't help you. And it's not like they have like a task list like the Nancy Drew games that tell you, oh, you've done this. No, it's easy to just get freaking lost. There's no way of knowing what you've done or what you've asked already that you already talked to the characters. You know, and that's shit. Like, what kind of, who gave the okay, like they saw the game in its entirety and the storyline and everything, and they're like, okay, this is amazing. Release it. Go for it. That's what we want for a game. Third game in the series. This is what is gonna get the people to play it. This is amazing. Who the fuck came up with that idea? Who the fuck was like, see the end product, they're reviewing it, they're like, you know what, this is great. I'm giving it an okay. Release it, man. Do they not review the game? Do they not test it? Do they not look at the story plot and you know, like be like, you know what, this doesn't make sense. Maybe you can go more into it. Maybe you can change things up. No, they just like, you know what, fuck it. It's just okay. It's great. Who made the choice to do that? And I'm honestly, I know, like, Strum have mentioned that 4 and 5 is better, right? That they explain the lore and everything in 4 and 5. But similarly as to when I'm watching, like, you know, Avatar, you know, like, Korra, which I like to pretend that series doesn't exist because Korra doesn't exist in Ba Sing Se, is what I like to say. But it's like, I don't want to watch a show and have to wait until like the last 2 seasons in order to see any growth in the series of the character or anything. Like, I want to see the growth overall. Korra is fine. I tried to watch it. I'm sorry to people who like Korra, but I hate it. I'm so sorry. I know people's explanation is that it's meant to be a standalone series. They don't know if they're going to get other seasons or not. But I'm sorry, I just don't like her. I tried to watch the first 2 seasons and I got tired. Because it's just her repeating the same mistakes over and over again. It's like, and people are like, wait for season 4. It gets so much better. I'm like, why do I have to wait until the final like season in order for her to get better? I don't have freaking time. I mean, I have time now, but back in the day when I was working full-time, or I was in school full-time, I'm like, how the fuck do I have time to go and wait for you to be better at the last season? I don't have time. I don't want to waste my time and wait. No, I like to see growth, even a little bit throughout the storyline. And it's not that it's difficult to do. I know it can be a standalone series. It doesn't mean that you can't write the character growing a little bit by bit, you know? It's the reason why I like Zuko. He starts off as a villain, right? He is like on the bad side. But throughout the entire series, you can see the growth. So even if suddenly they decide, you know what, we're not going to make another season. We're going to stop here. They suddenly cancel the series. You can still see the growth that he has, like bit by bit, you know, throughout the series. It's like, it's visible, you know, and I don't see it in Korra, and I don't see it in this game because this is the 3rd game in the series. I don't see any new shit. It's still terrible. Like, you're making this game, and I'm sure you're getting like released, and people obviously reviewed the game. Some like it, and I'm sure you received negative reviews or some critiques at least. Do they not look at it and see, okay, you know what, we just got some things we got to change, or they just don't fucking care? Like, because I played the Emerald City Confidential. It's another game that Widget I made, and that was great. I like that one. But this one is like, I don't know, man. It's just, it's bad. It's just really bad. And this is the 3rd game in the series. You know, I've never had a game series where like I played like almost half of the games in the series, and all of them I'm like, this is shit. Because I've never had that for a game series before. So many games, even the retro ones that I played. And I played quite a few like retro games. I've never had like so many games where I'm like, I hate all of them. Okay, you know what? I don't hate the first one. The first one's fine. I don't like it. It's like, it's rare for me to have like a game series where up until this like 3 games into the series, I'm like, I dislike all of them. They're all terrible. Like, And the only reason why I say like the first game is legendary is only because this game is so terrible. This third one, it's so bad that it's making the first game look amazing. You know what? Which honestly, this sucks. This is just bad. You know what? I should take a break here. No, just relax for a bit, stretch a bit, get some Los Angeles because my throat's hurting. You know, calm myself down a bit, you know, and then come back. Because this game's upsetting me, man, but I want to finish it. So you know what? For those of you watching on YouTube, I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully a bit calmer, you know? So until then, take care.